Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything from gameplay to gear. Their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here, and as you can see, that's funny. That's a funny headline. You're like, what? Actually, it's the byline, the subtext. Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox reportedly skipping E3 2023. The annual event returns this June. Really returning? The big three aren't there. Is it really returning? No. All right, before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. We are trying to reach 10,000 subscribers by June of this year, so do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. Let's talk about this. I thought this is funny. Seems like this is the scuttlebutt of the day. This came out yesterday evening, and yeah, I was a little busy, so I couldn't record, but I decided to address it today, and I think it's kind of funny. A lot of the other big channels are doing the same thing, and I'm going to give my take on it because why not? That's what I'm here to do, and that's why you're watching, because you want to hear it. Let's read what Nintendo Life has to say. This article does come from Nintendo Life. It's all over the place. I just, I like Nintendo Life. So, E3 is returning as a physical event for the first time in 4 years in 2023. And while it was expected to be a return to form for one of the biggest showcases in the gaming calendar, it seems it could be without the major players. All right, before we read any further, I think it's funny because I didn't even realize it's been 4 years. But the major players also realize, hey, they can just put out a video, a direct, what have you, for significantly cheaper, not spend the money, especially in this current climate, this economical disaster climate, and spend a lot less money, especially, Microsoft, who is super hurting. So I find it super comical that this is happening. And Nintendo and Sony, well, Sony's already shown they don't need to do it. Nintendo's already shown they don't need to do it. Just throw out a Nintendo Direct, and then the PlayStation Treehouse or whatever they have in store, whatever they plan on calling it. According to an exclusive by IGN, I like how they do that because it wasn't really. The gaming media outlet has been informed by multiple knowledgeable sources. Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox will not be joining in on the E3 2023 fun, and will also not have a presence on the show floor at the Los Angeles Convention Center. One, it's in Los Angeles. Nobody wants to go there anymore. Sorry for my viewers over in California. You have been the ones to really tell me how bad it is. I've talked to a number of subscribers and whatnot and my viewers, and people are just complaining about California. Sorry. I'm sorry. So with that being said, it seems like these companies just don't want to be there. Nintendo hasn't been there. Sony hasn't been there. Microsoft is like, why spend the money? We don't have it. Let's not spend it. Or at least they think they don't. While it's no surprise Nintendo won't be hosting a showcase at the event, as noted in the report, the Japanese company has traditionally maintained a booth at E3 year after year. The article goes on to mention how PlayStation originally dropped out of the event in 2019 due to reported disagreements with the ESA, and Xbox this year has already announced its own summer showcase and supposedly won't have a booth at this year's event. Who cares? Nobody cares about E3, and it's sad. The only thing people like are articles and opinion pieces about E3 like this. I think these kind of videos from YouTubers like myself and the bigger guys like RGT and Spawnwave, they get more traction. I swear they get more traction than actual E3. In a statement last September, ReedPop said, I don't know who that is or what that is, said it was ready to reunite the industry with the annual gaming event. Full disclosure, Nintendo Life and its Hookshot Media sisters are partnered with Repop. Okay. Um, I guess it's the company in charge of E3. But yeah, there you go. I don't really care what they're saying. It's all going to be like fluff nonsense. We want everything to get back to normal. We want you to come and spend your money. Microsoft and Nintendo and Sony, please keep us alive. When people are just like, you know what? I'm gonna go YouTube. I'm gonna watch it on Twitter. You know, who really cares these days? It's sad. Don't get me wrong. We always looked forward to E3 back in the day. I was one of those that was hoping that it would come back in full swing because I enjoyed it. But now, as busy as I am, I don't have time to wait and watch these press conferences. I just usually check out the trailers, check out the announcements, and then cover it afterwards after I'm done with my other work. So E3's dead. That's E3's dead. You know, it still exists, but E3's dead. That's kind of funny. Tell me what you guys think. Drop it in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. It would really help because we are trying to get to that 10,000 subscriber mark, like I said at the beginning of the video. But you remember, follow us on our socials. Apparently on Twitter, I went through a massive follower loss because they killed bots. They were like going in, like, you know, when you play Perfect Dark or an FPS and you turn on the bots and you just wreak havoc. Yeah, apparently I had like a ton. I lost over 100 followers because they were all bots. I was like, wow, only robots care. Yeah, I'm not as on Twitter as most people are. So just make sure you hit that subscribe button here. Follow us here. This is where I do the most communicating with my fan base, subscriber base, viewer base. I don't know if I'd call you fans. I'd call you great people if you're watching the channel. But thank you guys so much. I'm going to shut up now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.